So here we have the Volkswagen Golf GTI on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have those twin exhaust pipes as well as reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space too, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats have got the Interlagos trim, the same as the early GTIs would have had. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer, along with a digital speedometer in the middle there. You can see the total miles on this car are 2,879. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing buttons on the steering wheel, and there are various different types of menus available: assist systems, navigation, views, audio, your phone, vehicle status, and then background to driving data where we started off. If we back out to the steering wheel, the controls I was using a moment ago are these ones just here. We've also got voice activation for the phone on that side, and on the left hand side of the steering wheel we've got cruise control. That button in the middle, if you press that once you set cruise control, this car is able to maintain a distance between itself and the car in front, both slowing you down and speeding you up accordingly. There's a full video showing this working on our website, which I'd highly recommend checking out. Over in the middle, we've got the main touchscreen radio. So first of all, with regards to the radio, you can see there we have DAB, FM and AM stations available. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. There's a number of ways of doing that. We've got the CD player, SD memory card slots, USB input, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary input, and also wireless LAN as well. I mentioned when we were at the back of the car that we had reversing camera. That's a full colour camera, as you can see, with guidelines showing you where the car is headed in relation to the image that you see behind you. We've also got satellite navigation available. There's a video showing that working on our website. Again, I'd highly recommend checking that out. It's also on our Facebook page. Below that, we've got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed is adjustable in the middle. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can override that at any point in time you wish to by readjusting the fans accordingly. We've also got heated driver and passenger seats, both with 3 different heat settings each. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is designed to look like a golf ball. To the right hand side of that, this button will turn on the front parking sensors. Putting the car in reverse will automatically turn them all on. Otherwise, as I say, just push that and it'll put the front and rear ones on together, rather than you having to put the car into reverse first, should you wish to. On the left hand side, we've got these 3 buttons. So this one turns off traction control. This turns off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out when you're stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that off from here. And this changes the driver modes for the car. So you can put the car in eco, normal, sport, or individual. With individual, you can see a list of all of the things that you're able to change here. So for example, you could put the engine noise, so the engine sound, into sport mode and leave everything else normal. You could put the steering into sport mode if you want as well. And that is now your individual settings for the car. Or you can put the whole thing in, as I say, sport, normal or eco. To give you an idea, sport mode will give you firmer steering, a slightly more sensitive accelerator pedal. Eco will do the opposite to that. So you really can play around with that. There's a lot of different ways in which you can drive this car with those modes turned on. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.